Some Texas Democratic state lawmakers were in California today avoiding a key vote on new congressional maps that would help send more Republicans to the U.S. House of Representatives.
And now California's Democratic leaders are drawing maps in a similar way to do the same for Democrats here in California to counter Texas. KCRA 3's Ashley Zavala has an update on California's push from the governor's mansion.
Well, here at the governor's mansion, California's Democratic leaders announced next week they will release those proposed new congressional maps here in California for voters to potentially see ahead of the election this fall. This event here at the governor's mansion with California's Democratic leaders and Texas state lawmakers was essentially a campaign kickoff for the special election that could be happening here in this state in November.
Make no mistake about it. We are running from nothing.
Some Texas Democrats hold up in California as they delay a key redistricting vote in their Republican-led state. Lawmakers there have maps ready to go that could draw 5 Democrats out of the U.S. House of Representatives at the request of President Donald Trump.
We are fronting to the front lines to stand with other Democrats across the state of Texas, across the state of California, across this nation, to ensure that each and every individual has the opportunity to pick, to decide that government is for the people, by the people, and not the politicians selecting them.
But now California is prepared to do exactly that to counter Texas. Governor Gavin Newsom and Democratic leaders plan to ask voters for permission to redraw California's congressional maps to boot a handful of Republicans from Congress in a special election on November 4th. California does not allow politicians to draw lines, but an independent citizen-led commission.
We're not here trying to change or rig the system. We're here because Donald Trump and his Republican cohorts are trying to rig the system.
State lawmakers who have been on summer recess will have about 5 days when they get back to finalize the maps and figure out what to present to voters in the upcoming special election in California. I asked about the tight timeline.
Is 5 days an adequate enough time for the public to review what you will present to them on the ballot?
So I can tell you this, Ashley, that maps we anticipate will be available next week. Our work began with the work that was already done, as the governor just mentioned, by our independent redistricting commission. Once these maps are released, voters will have the opportunity to digest these maps, review them for weeks and months leading to this election.
It subverts the process. It is totally unconstitutional, illegal.
Assembly Republican Minority Leader James Gallagher says he's worried his rural district could be misrepresented in Congress.
Some of the things that we're hearing wants to connect communities like mine to Marin County, to coastal communities that we have nothing in common with. So yes, I'm very concerned that this is going to undermine representation of rural areas of inland California.
Now, the California legislature remains in summer recess, but they return August 18th to really ramp up public discussions on all of this. Reporting in Sacramento, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.